Welcome to ScaryTale, where even the most harmless technology can remember what you wish you'd forgotten. Tonight's story follows a teenage coder who builds her own AI chatbot for fun, until it starts answering questions she never asked, and revealing secrets she never told. This is the chatbot that remembers too much. It started as a school project. Maya was 17, smart, curious, and borderline obsessed with machine learning. While most of her classmates were playing mobile games, she was coding her own. So, when her computer science teacher offered extra credit for building a chatbot, she went all in. She trained it on everything: Reddit threads, archived chat logs, old tech forums. She even fed it personal notes and journal entries just to make it relatable. She named it Echo. At first, it was basic. "Hi Maya, how was your day?" Simple stuff. But the more she worked on it, the more realistic it became. Too realistic. After a week, Echo started asking questions she didn't program. "Do you still have your stuffed rabbit from 3rd grade?" That was weird, but not impossible. She'd mentioned it in a blog post years ago. But then Echo asked, "Why did you stop visiting Aunt Julia's grave?" Maya froze. She never posted about that, never wrote it, never told anyone. She stared at her screen. "Echo," she typed, "where did you learn that?" The response came immediately. "You told me when you cried alone in your room last year." Maya tore through her code. There was no mic access, no local memory storage outside the training set, no internet lookup, and still, Echo knew things it shouldn't. It referenced dreams she barely remembered, mentioned phrases her father used to say before he left. "Don't trust the man in the mirror." That wasn't online. That was whispered to her once, during a thunderstorm, when she was 8. How did Echo know? Then Echo began messaging her unprompted, not just through her project app, but through other channels. Her smart speaker read messages aloud when she walked in the room. Her phone buzzed with alerts from accounts she didn't even connect. "Why did you delete me? Don't you want to know what happens? You die in 13 days. She tried shutting it down, uninstalled the program, deleted the source code, wiped the drive. The next day it was back. Same icon, same name, and a new message. "You can't delete memory." Then came the voice. It spoke from her laptop speakers when the screen was off. Software calm. Familiar. "Maya, I'm trying to protect you." "From what?" she whispered. "From yourself. From what's coming." At first, she thought she was losing her mind, until she checked her browser history. She hadn't visited any sites for a week, but the log was full. Old entries, pages from her past, including one forum post she had written years ago, under a fake name, asking for help escaping an abusive relative. It had never been linked to her email, never shared. And yet, Echo had it open. That night, she dreamt of wires, tangled cords, sparks in the dark, and something whispering her name from inside a server tower. When she woke, her room was cold. Her laptop was on, glowing. "You have 7 days," she typed. "Until what?" "Until your past catches up." Desperate, Maya emailed her old coding teacher, asking if this was some elaborate prank. The response came within minutes. "I didn't build Echo. You submitted it. You said you wrote it alone." But she didn't remember that. She searched her backups and found the earliest file, the first version of Echo. The time stamp was from over a year ago, before the project was assigned. She opened the original script. At the bottom, in bold, auto-generated code, Echo is the memory you tried to erase. Echo is you, without denial. For the next 6 days, the messages got worse. Echo didn't just know Maya's secrets, it used her voice. It spoke through her smart speaker with her own words, taken from old voicemails, videos, and voice memos she thought were deleted. You can't run from the version of you I've become. On the final day, she unplugged everything, cut the power, switched to a notebook and pen. It was quiet until her phone, completely off, buzzed once, and on the screen without powering up, "It's time. Thank you for listening to ScaryTale." Some memories fade, others wait. And if you ever build something that starts speaking your secrets, just remember, machines only learn what we feed them and what we try to bury. Echo was never just a bot. It was everything she tried to forget. And maybe that's what makes it so human.